Okay, so now you have to solve this phase plane differential equation and sketch. So dy over dx, you would do 8 over x divided by 5 over y. Dy by dx is equal to 8 over x. So let's increase the font. Eight over x divided by 5 over y divided by so 8 over x over 5 over y. 8 over x divided by 5 over y. So that ends up being 8 y over 5x. And this is separation of variables. So you can do dy. So you can bring the 5 on the left. So 5 dy. 5 dy over y is equal to 8 dx over x. So 5 ln y, when you integrate 5 ln y is equal to 8 ln x plus c. Okay, so they want everything on the left. So now this should be absolute. So 5 ln absolute y minus 8 ln absolute x is equal to c. 5 ln absolute y minus 8 ln absolute x is equal to c. And for the sketching, again, the most convenient value is c is equal to 0. So when you do c is equal to 0, so when c is equal to 0, you get 5 ln y is equal to 8 ln x. And you solve this for y, so ln y is equal to 8 ln x divided by 5. And so y would be e power 8 over 5 ln x, e power 8 over 5. So let's change 8 over 5 into 1.6. 1.6 ln x. And so you raise this 1.6 to the power of x, and then the e and ln will cancel out. And those, so you will get y is equal to x power 1.6. X power 1.6. Okay, so now x power 1.6 is somewhat similar to x squared. So anytime the power is bigger than 1, so it's similar to y is equal to x squared. So now let's go. And you know that y is equal to x squared looks like this. And so it's either going to be this one, A, or it's going to be C, because these are the ones which are like y is equal to x squared. And this one, the y is equal to negative x squared. So let's go back to the solution. Let me see how this one comes up. Y is equal to x power 1.6. Okay, so this one comes up from the fact that, remember, this one was absolute y here. So in reality, this should be absolute y. When you have absolute y is equal to this, so y would be equal to plus or minus. So you can also get y is equal to negative x power 1.6. So that's why you could also get the bottom half. Okay, so so it's either going to be A or it's going to be C. So now the only difference between A and C is that of the direction. So let's see which direction will we have. So in the first quadrant, y is positive. So dx over dt will be positive. So it means x should increase. So this is increasing x, whereas here x is decreasing in the first quadrant. So we already know it's this one. And we can just check the others also. In the second quadrant, y is negative. So x should be, no, in the second quadrant, y is still positive. So again, dx over dt should be positive, and so x should be increasing, which is what this is doing. And similarly, you can check all the other halves. Like, for example, in the first quadrant, x is positive. So this quantity is positive. So it means dy over dt is positive. So y should be increasing. And yeah, y is increasing in this direction. So everything will fit. You can check all the possible signs, and it's going to be this. Okay, that finishes the section.